Discover two beautiful worlds melting into one secluded paradise. Experience true elegance, surrounded by unspoiled nature, and escape the rhythm of everyday life.
Hello, hello, good afternoon, dear partners. I'm so happy to see you today after a break of almost 1 month. And today our webinar will be dedicated to one of the gems in Indian Ocean, a beautiful property that is located in the deep south with unique marine life. To Raffles Maldives, and I'm delighted to invite Elvira to say hi to you. Elvira is Director of Sales in Raffles. Hi, Elvira.
Hello, everyone. Hello, dear partners. Hello, dear friends. Hello, Tatiana. And thank you for such a great opportunity to be here with all of you together today.
Hi, Elvira. Thank you so much that you found time today to join our webinar and to share your knowledge about Raffles Maldives and to give us opportunity to have a sneak peek on the island. And we are really looking forward for the information from you. But first, traditionally, I will share the news from Maldives destination. It's not much, so see you in a bit. And before I will start with the news of the destination, dear partners, let's check our connection. Can you hear me good? Can you see me good? Please put pluses in the chat. And lovely to see all our permanent participants of our webinar. I'm so happy to see you guys, and we have quite a long break, almost 1 month, but I believe that summer it's a really slow period. A lot of people are on vacations. Even me, I went through it, so now fresh and happy to continue to share my love to Maldives. Cool. I see that all of you can hear and see me good. Then we will proceed with the news. As usual, paradise is such a paradise, and it's growing every year, and a lot of new properties is opening. So today I'm delighted to announce that we have a date of opening of a new property. It is SO Maldives, and it will be opened in November 2023. It was officially announced, and this is a part of Crossroads Maldives. It is 15 minutes only by the speedboat from Villana International Airport, and as I mentioned, it's a part of Crossroads, so it will get connection to the entertainment island with marina, with a lot of restaurants, a lot of different venues, to the museum and spa. So it's really entertainment destination. And I don't know, did you heard or not, but in Huvadhoo Lagoon, in this project, they have 9 islands. So far it was open 2. It was Hard Rock and Sai and Entertainment Island, Marina. And just as I mentioned, in November 2023, it's already will be open the 3rd island out of 9. So it's really cool news. And let's see how it will go, and once our team will have inspections there, we will bring news about this stunning property once it's get opened. And the next wonderful news that I wanted to share with you, it's hi Rita. Yeah, so another news, we know that Maldives is always on the top of whole planet to bring as much as possible different experiences to their clients and to impress them, to bring different excitements. And one of the first experiences in Maldives right now that was implemented, it is for kids, and it is a pony ride. And exactly Siam World, as a flagman of Siam properties, he introduced a lot of unique experiences to Maldives, and one of them right now, it's pony ride for children from 4 to 12 years old. They can enjoy this pony ride on the sunrise and sunsets, and it's really nice. And who has actually horses in Maldives, right? I think it's only Siam World has, and now even children can enjoy this opportunity. And the names of the ponies are Cherry, Rose, and Honey. So sweet. So this is second news that I wanted to share. And the next one is, it's about Chinese airlines, Sichuan Airlines. And as I mentioned earlier in the beginning of this year, that China is open the borders in January, and slowly it will approach and it will grow. So you should mention to your clients, to your partners, to your sub-agents that probably closer to the beginning of the new year, it will be very difficult to book last-minute bookings. So it's better to book in advance for the season, the ones who travel regularly, the ones who like to stay in Maldives, in the tropical island during Christmas or New Year or February. So it's better to book in advance, because Sichuan Airlines, it's one of the China's leading carriers, and they will start operating from 29th of August, and as they will operate 3 flights weekly from Chengdu to Male, and it's really will be a lot of flights. So we really need to get prepared to it and to book holidays for our clients in advance to avoid the situation when everything is fully booked and you take what is available then. Yeah. And my favorite part always for the news is statistics. And you see that the picture changed from the last month. And we see that China climbed up already 2 points up. It was on the 7th place. And now we see that it's on the 4th place. Fourth place, yes, and you see that it's slowly climbing up. So Russia is still on the 1st, India on the 2nd, UK 3rd, China 4th, Germany 5th, Italy, USA, France. We see that Switzerland appeared in the top 10 and Australia. Yes, surprisingly, it's so far away from Australia, but they also love to fly. And I see how every year the tendencies are changing. And we saw already Brazil in the top 10. We saw USA. Now we see Australia. We saw South Korea as well. So hope we will see one of the CE countries in the top 10, like it was last January. I believe it was Poland that got in, and once it was Romania as well. So let's see, guys. We will work hard to bring our countries to the top 10, right? So from my side, I finished with the news lines. So if you have any kind of questions about the destination, about Intour Maldives, you can write in the chat and I will finish and I will reply in the end of the webinar. And I'm delighted to invite Elvira. She will share with you knowledge about Raffles Maldives. It's really unique property. As I mentioned earlier, it's located in the south of Maldives with very amazing reef and marine life that you can't see through all Maldives, because actually marine life, it's super different, depends of the location of the island. And Raffles is blessed with location. It's oh, okay, I will just pass the word to Elvira because she will share with you much more information. Elvira, the word for you, and see you guys later.
Thank you, Tatiana, for such a beautiful introduction. And again, hello, everyone. Those who join us later, I would like just to reconfirm if everyone can see and hear me clearly. You may put the plus in our chat so that I will be able to see that if everyone is good. Okay, great. And everyone can see the presentation well, I believe. So let's start. As Tatiana mentioned, we have a very unique location. We are located just almost near to the equator, down the south of the Maldives, on the beautiful Gaafu Alifu Atoll. It's the biggest atoll in Maldives, by the way, and we are surrounded by this beautiful Indian Ocean and many unexplored islands, which is also very unique. As you may see on the picture here, we are not surrounded by any other resorts or any other islands. So we are kind of lost world in the Indian Ocean. And as you may see here on the slide, that we have very unique setup. We are 2 private islands, which is the mainland and overwater villas. And we are not connected by the bridge like many resorts in Maldives that gives extra privacy to the guests who are staying at Raffles Maldives. So the guests can travel from one island to another by the speedboat. And the journey is only 2 minutes. And we are only 38 villas, which will make us also very intimate and very unique. 22 villas on the mainland and 16 villas on the overwater. Okay, let me tell you how to get to Raffles Maldives. So basically, when you land to the international airport, Vilana International Airport, our team will meet and greet your clients and escort the client to the domestic terminal. And while assisting with checking and everything in the domestic terminal, the guests can comfortably wait at the lounge. So it is only a 55-minute flight to the local airport, Huvadhoo, and 15-minute by boat. I am delighted to share also the news that we have launched this year the seaplane operation. And from November, for your clients, is going to be a scheduled seaplanes available, which is non-stop 90-minute flight from the Malay all the way to Raffles Maldives. So as I mentioned earlier, we have a very unique location. It's in the all the way to the south. This area is very much unexplored. It's basically something like Maldives 30 years ago. And a lot of feedback we hear from our guests that our reef is healthier than the reefs on the south or on the north or other parts of Maldives. I think it's because there are not much of commercial activities happening, and that's why that makes the reef more colorful, that attracts also a lot of marine life. And our house reef also is the home to our residents, 25 sea turtle. We name them after the Greek gods. It also attracts a lot of dolphins and colorful fish, baby sharks, eagle rays, stingrays. And even recently, when the guests were riding the scooter around the island, they managed to meet the whale shark. And everyone knows that the whale sharks, there are more chances to meet the whale sharks in the south of Maldives. Another unique thing that makes us very different from the rest of the hotels in Maldives, we have the marine butlers. So basically the butlers, they are not only butlers on land, they are also butlers in the water. They are so-called the guide for the guests on our house reef. I haven't heard that any of the other Maldivian hotel provide these kind of services for the guests. And it's completely complimentary as well for the guests. Only here at Raffles Maldives, the guests can experience and feel as if they are the Robinson Crusoes while exploring this wild nature around us. We have launched this beautiful excursion this year, visiting 5 deserted islands. And of course, our team also will be joining the guests on this beautiful journey. We can also organize the picnic on the desert island, the snorkeling, or visiting one of the little village also. It's something really, really unique and will not be possible to do from other atolls in Maldives. Another unique experience that we offer to our guests is organizing the picnic or the sunset cocktail on the sandbank nearby. We have few. It's only 10 minutes ride by the speedboat. So as I mentioned, due to the place is still unexplored and not commercialized, it attracts a lot of marine life. And even the guests who stay in our villas can see the dolphins as well passing by. For the guests who are divers and who are the certificate owners, we can organize this unforgettable experience diving with tiger sharks. It is 90 minutes away by the speedboat to the island called Famula. This is the unique experience must try. If the guests are not certified yet, not divers certified yet, they can have the course at our resort. We have a PADI diving center where it takes 7 days to get the open water certificate. And this excursion diving with the tiger sharks, it's very popular among our American guests. And there are various kind of sharks around this island. It's a hammerhead sharks, various reef sharks, and They are always guaranteed there. Okay, now I would like to brief you a little bit about our restaurants and what guests can eat. We are not all-inclusive hotel. Everything is on a la carte, including the breakfast. We want our guests sit and relax and be served. So for the 38 villas, for breakfast, we offer two options. One of the option is the restaurant Tari on the mainland, and another option is over the water restaurant called Yuzu, where the guests can try Japanese breakfast. And by the way, Tari is our signature restaurant. It's an all-day dining, which is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Currently, we have also a very interesting offers available, complimentary half board for the guests who stay minimum 4 nights. And we don't limit the guests on any particular restaurant. When the guests on the half board or the food board, they can eat at any restaurant, and it's a 3-course meal. And the water also is served complimentary all the time. We have the Raffles water, still or sparkling, and it's always on complimentary basis in the restaurants and of course in the villas. So this is one of my favorite restaurants, which I mentioned, where the guests can have breakfast as well, and the dinner. It's a Yuzu restaurant. It's located over water, and it's a Nikkei cuisine. It's a Japanese Peruvian cuisine, and it's very, very popular among of our guests. We also have 2 bars, and one of the bar located over the water, just next to the Yuzu restaurant and facing this beautiful sunset, where the guests can rest and relax in the hammocks with a glass of champagne and just enjoy these beautiful sunsets and unobstructed horizons. So another bar would be our long bar, where the guests can try our signature cocktails and also try to learn how to make a Maldivian sling. It's also our signature cocktail, and it is also the welcome drink in the villa, where the butler personalize and prepare privately this welcome cocktail in the villa upon checking in. So another restaurant which is available for the guests, it's a fire pit. It's a grilled barbecue concept, and the guest who likes the freshest seafood, this is the best option to have the dinner at. We can also organize for the guests these beautiful romantic setups. It can be not only the dinner, but also the cinema under the stars. And it's quite popular among of our honeymooners as well. Okay, let me take you through our villas. So this is the main island. As I mentioned, we have 22 villas on the island. And the island is very unique and intimate. You don't need to have a bicycle. That's why we don't have them. And it's very lovely to walk through the island. You will feel as if you're walking in the botanical garden. All the greenery lush is already very mature and tall. And as you can see, you will not be able to see any single villa because it's privately hidden in this green lush. So my favorite villa is our Raffles Royal Residence, 3-bedroom, and we are very proud that we won the award by Travel and Leisure as the second best private residence in Maldives. Let me tell you what makes it different. If you can see the swimming pool, we have the longest swimming pool of this private villa, which is 40 meters long. And we have 2 beautiful master bedrooms that also accessible to the pool. My favorite spot in this Raffles Royal Residence is this beautiful rooftop terrace. And look at the view. It's unobstructed horizon view where you see ocean meets the sky. So this is what I call luxury. It's very rare now in Maldives where you can see this. Usually it's always a lot of islands, a lot of hotels around. But what makes Raffles unique, that we are the lost world in the Indian Ocean. And we also offer the guests our signature Raffles beds. It's not only available in a Raffles Royal Residence, it's also available in other villa types as well. The size of the bed is 3 meter 20 centimeter. Can you believe it? So the next room type would be the beach residence. It's a 2-bedroom residence. As you may see, again, our signature Raffles bed. And the second bedroom, the guests have an option to have it king-size bed or twin-bedded. This one would be very suitable for the family with the smaller kids. It's a 1-bedroom beach villa, but as you may see, the wall with the TV, behind that wall, there is another room, and I will be able to show you later around. I'm currently sitting in this beach villa. I will be able to show you around. So even though there are 2 extra beds placed in this villa, the parents still feel the privacy, and it's comfortably still spacious as well. And just for your information, we have a very nice offer for the families. It's still valid until end of September, where kids stay complimentary. Only the green tax and the transfers are chargeable. So accommodation and meals for the children, for 2 children below 12-year-old, is complimentary. Okay, let me take you to our Ocean Pearl, where we have our overwater villas and residences. We have 14 1-bedroom and 2 units of 2-bedroom. As you may see on this picture, they are quite distantly located one from another. That gives also extra privacy to our guests. So even 1-bedroom, it's extremely spacious. A part of the spacious bedroom, it has very big living room and very big bathroom. All of the villas, regardless the location on land or over the water, they have pools. And my favorite place in the overwater villas is this beautiful bathroom that facing also an obstructed view of the horizon. And as you may see, it's complete privacy that guests can have. We also have a spa attached to the mainland. There are 4 treatment rooms and the gym. We also offer to our guests the daily sunrise yoga. Among of the other complimentary activities on the island are the non-motorized water sport like kayak and stand-up paddle boarding. For the guests who like more active lifestyle, we have the badminton court, mini football field, and we are completing the construction of our paddle tennis court too. We also have the kids club available for our little guests. And it's not only indoor activities, there are also outdoor activities and interesting sessions with our marine biologists, where the marine biologists share the knowledge with the kids in interactive form about the marine life, about the sustainability, and of course, how to preserve the Mother Nature. So I think that's it from me. Let me just summarize here what makes Raffles Maldives unique and different from the rest. It's our location. We are located just next to the equator, all the way to the south. It's still unexplored, not commercialized area. That's why, as you may see, we don't have any other hotels. It's the beautiful house reef, very colorful, the richest marine life. We offer unique experience excursion to our guests, like feel like a Robinson Crusoe by exploring the deserted nearby islands. Another excursion would be to dive with a tiger shark. It's also not possible to do from any other resort in Maldives. Another interesting excursion would be also crossing the equator. Usually our guests from Europe, they like the fishing trips with the crossing the equator, where they are awarded by the official certificate. And just 20 minutes away from our islands, we have also surfing points available. So if your guests are into surfing, they can also try it here. And they don't need to bring their equipment because our water sports center has absolutely everything, believe me. And of course, our marine butlers, which is super unique and which I have never seen anywhere in Maldives. The marine butlers will be able to guide you through our house reef and share very interesting stories as well. And your guests will be able to experience our legendary Raffles service too. And just for your information, Raffles is the first brand in the hospitality history, which is the luxury brand. And I think that's it from me, and we will be looking forward to welcoming your guests. I would like to disconnect here, Tatiana, and I would like to connect via other device.
Okay.
So that we will be able to do the live stream in the villa.
Okay.
So I'm not saying goodbye yet. I'm just disconnecting here and reconnecting on the other device. I'll see you in a short while.
See you in a bit. Yeah. Oh my God, what an island, right? It's so beautiful, and the location is really unique and amazing. And I wasn't by myself in Raffles, but I know some of our partners of travel agents who visited it, and they came back totally stunned by the beauty of the island, by its location, by service. And you see that a lot of unique selling points actually the island has. So if you have clients, honeymooners, or any families, right, who want to experience really remote Maldives, then it's a really cool choice to go to Raffles. Oh, Elvira, welcome back. So you will show us a little bit of the beach, right?
Yes, let me just put the camera mode on the back mode.
Yes, so now we will see how the beach looks like in Raffles, and I had a sneak peek earlier, so I'm passing the word to Elvira.
Okay, hello everyone again. We are entering currently our lead-in room type, the beach villa with the swimming pool. So we are entering now, I will call it a foyer. And let's go first to the left. I love this area. It's simply gorgeous and very spacious. It's a bathroom with the shower indoor, with this magnificent tub, and the shower outdoor. And as you may see, it's very nice and spacious
space for him and for her. The wardrobe is very comfortably built and have enough space for everyone. Okay. And now we are going to the master bedroom. So this is where our butler will prepare personalized Maldivian sling to welcome your guest into your home in the Maldives. Okay, now let's see the beach. So this is the resting and sitting area available for the guests. And as you may see, it's completely private. Now, the exciting part, let's go to the beach. I absolutely love this path to the beach, and I always feel there is some magic. Look at this, guys. Isn't it stunning? And as I mentioned, we are like a lost world in the Indian Ocean. There is no single island around. And let's get back to the villa now. Oops. I'm not so sure if my screen is moving because on my phone, it looks like a little bit hanged. Everyone.
Hi, thank you, Elvira. It was really lovely to see how the room looks like, and I'm super stunned, as I mentioned earlier during our test call, how private villas are actually. You see these bushes and such a long path, so literally the person who's staying honeymooners, right? They're like in the lost world of Indian Ocean, but also they have such a huge privacy and they can enjoy themselves in this villa, and it's really amazing. You just opened my eyes and I see Raffles totally different, and I fell in love. And it's such a cute, nice island with so many experiences that you gave, and even that you have surfing point. It's so cool. I didn't know about this actually. So yeah, a lot to do.
Yes, a lot to do for people who are active, and also for people who like quietness and privacy. It's also the best place to be, as we are very small and we never target to fill in all the villas and residents by 100%. So even if our target is like, for example, 60%, which means it's gonna be maybe only about 40 people on the island. So you really will feel it.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Never crowded.
Amazing. Yeah. So, dear partners, you have unique opportunity to ask Elvira about this amazing property, about Raffles Maldives. So write your questions in the chat and we will be delighted to answer to it. And while we are waiting for your questions, I would like to share a special surprise that Elvira prepared with you together with Tour Maldives. So we have a special value add voucher for the participants of the webinar first 5 bookings will receive a complimentary 60 minutes spa treatment for a couple. So bookings will be should go, of course, through Intour Maldives with booking code Intour Webinar CEE, and this voucher will be applicable for minimum 5 nights stay. But I think once you are going almost to the another world, I don't know, close to equator, right? You will stay longer than 5 days. And as I know that our guests from Eastern Europe, they usually love to stay 10 and more days because the flight is long, and so it's usually a long stay. So for you to validate this voucher will not be a problem. And of course, this added value will go on the name of the travel agent or on the name of your sub agent. We can create it in a really nice way to show to the guests how you care about them. So any questions about Raffles? Don't be shy, just ask, because the property located so far. And while we are waiting for the questions, I have few for you, Elvira.
Sure, I'm happy to answer.
This overwater villas, overwater island that is located separately. What is the regular connection between the islands? Is it the ferry going on, or is by the call? How it's going on?
We have the speedboat operation. It's 24/7 available for the guests. So basically, we always have a security based on the jetty. And whenever the guests arrive, the security already call the boat. So boat is always available. It's only 2-minute ride. And another unique thing, which I experienced myself many times, and I love it in the morning because chances are higher. So you hop on the boat, for example, 8 or 9 o'clock, and on the way to have breakfast, there are high chances that you will see the dolphins as well jumping by and following your boat.
Wow, cool. And how to say it? So actually, it's by the call, right? So guests just come into the security and he's calling.
Guests just come to the jetty and the boat is already there,
it's
usually
already
waiting
there.
for them. Yeah.
That's nice. That's nice. So you have reef around this overwater villas, right? And you have reef also around island by itself. So guests can snorkel directly from the beach villas or directly from overwater villas in the marine life, in the marine world.
Correct. Absolutely correct. We have 2 beautiful house reefs. And that's actually my favorite place to do here. Every day off, I use this opportunity and I snorkel. And this is like, visiting every time and watching the different movie, because every time is different.
Yeah, it's for sure it is. And what I wanted also to ask, like the guests who stay in the beach villas, do they have opportunity to visit overwater island, or it's only for the overwater guests?
Of course they do. We don't limit the guests. As I mentioned, those who stay overwater, they can always have meals at the restaurant on the mainland. Similar goes to the guests who stay on the mainland. They can always hop on the boat and have the breakfast in overwater. So there are 2 restaurants available regardless where the guests stay.
That's really nice. Yeah, really
and
nice.
I would like also to highlight, because it's such a big news for us, that previously, as you know, Tatiana, it was only accessible by the domestic plane. And we are thrilled and happy to have the seaplane available, because some of the guests, they also want to have this experience of having the seaplane ride.
That's amazing, because of the location, it's quite remote, that you always has only domestic, but domestic experience and seaplane experience, they are totally different. So is it a direct flight, or it is will be like a normal flight, like it's coming through the other properties as well?
It's not coming through the other properties. It's a direct from Malé straight to Raffles Maldives, 90 minutes. And this is the VIP setup of the seaplane. It's only 8-seater with the VIP amenities available on board.
Wow, congratulations. It's a really cool decision, and I think that it will also influence to the guests to visit your island more, because domestic experience, it's a little bit a little bit tough sometimes, but still to those who want to go to the remote island to experience this feeling of Robinson, lost in the sea, lost in the Indian Ocean, it's still not a challenge, but to have an option of seaplane, it's really amazing, because I'm really big fan of seaplanes. I'm connected to Maldives for almost 8 years, and I travel on different kind of transfers, and seaplane is so far my favorite. So it's really cool to hear this wonderful news. So it's already started operating, or you will planning to do it?
Currently, we are doing it more on the private charters, but from November, it's going to be scheduled.
So it will be closer
I
to
highly encourage the guests to book now. We still have availability for November, December, and festive.
Cool. So, dear partners, you heard wonderful news, and they still have rooms for the festives. It's really amazing. So don't get shy. Propose to your clients, to your sub-agents, because China is closed. And once these flights will start, I believe we will have difficulties with availability for the festives. So use this unique opportunity to book raffles for festives as well. Elvira, I'm really grateful for you to join us, to share all the knowledge, and to open the window to see a little bit of your wonderful island. Dear partners, any questions to Elvira? I think that you explained everything so detailed that everyone just receive any questions to all replies to the questions.
Me and Tatiana, we are always open if you have any question pop up later, and we are so thankful and grateful for joining us today. And thank you to you, Tatiana, for organizing this beautiful event, virtual event.
Thank you, Elvira, for warm words. And I hope that the webinar brought a lot of light for the Raffles Maldives, and I hope that it will bring a boost for the requests as well, because the property is stunning and location is amazing. So it's really unique island in Maldives. We used to say like each island is unique, but of course each one is unique, but some of them is really the location and all the combinations that has, it's like quite not repeatable. And as you mentioned, Raffles, it's the first luxury brand in the world, right? So you have it through all the generations implemented. So the service wise, food wise, everything on the top there. Yeah. So the record of this webinar will be available to all of our participants. The voucher I will send you as well. And also I will share the presentation and video of the property to all our partners. And once you will have any questions, you have Intour contacts, you have my contacts, so you can always get in touch with me, and I will be delighted to share more information about Raffles. And on this wonderful note, I just want to play the video of the Raffles that we played in the beginning to those who were late, so you will experience it.
Thank you. See you.
Discover two beautiful worlds melting into one secluded paradise. Experience true elegance, surrounded by unspoiled nature, and escape the rhythm of everyday life.
Mm-mm.